Colin Robinson enjoys the classic passions of an almost 6th grader. Theater, video games, goofing around with friends. Oh, and food.
My favorite thing to actually eat at home, double quarter pounder with cheese, no onions from McDonald's.
At 11 years old, Colin is severely obese.
His doctor told me at his last physical, which was about a year ago, that I needed to do something immediately.
Colin's mom, Krista Robinson, who struggles with her own weight issues, knew she had to stop making excuses and do something.
I've always felt like people look at me like I'm lazy, or how could she let her son get to that point, or doesn't she see? And I do see those things.
So in desperation, Krista put $7,900 on her credit card so that she and Colin could spend 2 weeks here.
Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. It's off to camp we go.
At a family weight loss camp in Pinehurst, North Carolina.
We really needed almost like an intervention.
Though Krista found it after typing Fat Camp into the internet, Wellspring rejects the title. This camp believes for each overweight camper, the key is to give the whole family a behavior makeover that will last a lifetime.
But we really want to get everybody immersed in a healthy lifestyle.
They've come to shed pounds and learn healthy habits. For many, it's a last resort.
I've done Weight Watchers, I've done LA weight loss, I've done every fad diet you could probably imagine.
We've tried to do different things, and it seemed like nothing, changed permanently.
Hey, how are ya? Are you Colin?
For Krista and Colin, like all the campers here, the first hurdle, the official weigh-in, is an uncomfortable moment of truth.
Do you want me to go first?
I want to go first.
Colin, who is tall for his age at 5'8", weighs in at a hefty 249 pounds.
Ready, Krista?
Nope.
Okay.
Krista tips the scales at 334 pounds, morbidly obese by medical standards. It's a crisis situation that's been silently plaguing Krista.
I think shame is probably the biggest feeling, and I don't really talk about it with friends or family or anything like that.
As a working single mom, too busy to cook, Krista says the problem escalated out of control over the years.
Because I've chosen to, give him the fast food and everything as a matter of ease and just checking one more thing off our to-do list for a day, I really feel like that's what does it. I feel like that's how he got here. We do have some snacks too after dinner, and none of them are healthy. We have either Little Debbie's or ice cream or something like that, and it's just a pattern.
The Wellspring Camp is a total immersion program. Over the next 2 weeks, the Robinsons and the other families will hopefully learn a new way of living.
There's transformations for some, and there's dramatically increased awareness for others.
On the first day, Clinical Director Susan Borgman introduces Step 1. Take a minimum of 10,000 steps a day and use a pedometer to keep track. For Krista, the biggest hurdle is the daily crack of dawn 2-mile hike to jumpstart the metabolism.
North Carolina's very hot, muggy.
The Robinsons are completely unaccustomed to daily workouts.
Before Wellspring, it was pretty much walking back and forth to the car before and after school. Pretty much it.
Colin eagerly leads the front of the pack, but Krista can hardly keep up with the group. Later that day, away from our cameras, she has a meltdown with her son.
So the first day we got back to the room, and he was like, "Why are you crying?" And I was like, "I was last. I knew I was going to be last in the walk, and I just hated it."
At Wellspring, eating healthy is just as important as activity. Nutrition and food awareness are step 2 of the plan. The goal is 0 grams of fat a day and no more than 800 calories at the largest meal.
There is a controlled meal that the chefs will prepare on a plate with a certain number of fat and calories.
Every entree is low in fat. Today's lunch is a choice of a veggie burger or a bison sloppy joe instead of beef, with a side of beans.
But it's sweet. It's pretty sweet.
But not all the campers are sold on it.
She didn't know it was bison until about halfway through. She wasn't too happy after that, but she ate the rest of it.
Colin, whose favorite is McDonald's, decides to give the veggie burger a try. And to his surprise, he likes it.
If I had a choice between this and a cheeseburger, I would pick this.
You can't smell anything.
Because it's healthier and it tastes a little bit better.
In addition to the entree, campers are allowed to eat unlimited amounts of what's called the uncontrolled bar.
And that table has all kinds of fruits and vegetables and non-fat yogurt, non-fat cottage cheese, soups, 2 different kinds of soups, to help people understand that you can eat very low fat with a huge variety of foods.
Okay, that'll be about a cup.
The campers are required to measure whatever they take from the table because at the end of the meal, everything consumed must be looked up in a calorie index and entered into their food journals.
Only 145 calories and 2.5 grams of fat.
The idea is to keep campers aware of what they're eating.
And by recording it like that, they can tweak things and make adjustments as they move forward.
Today's lunch list for me was veggie burger, baked beans, half a teaspoon of mustard, about 1/4 of an artichoke, and 4 ounces of gold leek soup.
The kids are also rewarded with stickers every time they try out a new healthy food.
How many new stickers do you get?
7.
The days are jam-packed with a wide variety of sports and fitness activities. They start easy, with fun games like lawn tag, so the kids can get in their 10,000 steps.
All that running can make you tired and your pedometer go up because I'm at 7,476. 5,596.
Later, they learn about stretches and squats. And then it's time for family aerobics, which Krista avoids, so Colin is on his own. The goal is to have them try as many activities as they can so that one might stick and become ingrained in their routines when they get back home.
I think it was a lot of fun, and it gave me a really good workout.
But for Krista, it was all too much.
I was just thinking, there's no way that you can do all of this at home. Like, I can't. I mean, I have to work. I have to get him to school and practice and everything else. Like, are these guys nuts? You can't do this at home. This is crazy.